Hello and welcome to my quick reference guides. In this particular quick reference, I'm going to show you how to test your design direction in 8 steps. The following quick reference guide is going to show you how to do that using a tool called Usability Hub for creating the survey. However, the same could be achieved using an app like Maze or through in-person testing, so don't let that put you off. That said, step 1 is to create an account on Usability Hub. If you wish to test the design remotely, you're going to need to create some kind of online survey, and this can be done using a tool like Usability Hub. You can find out about Usability Hub by going to usabilityhub.com. Now you complete the registration process and sign up for a free account. As long as you keep the survey short, you shouldn't need to pay anything. Step number 2, create a new test. Once you've registered, create a new test and give it a name. And you'll also need to enter whether you wish the test to be for a desktop or a mobile design. Step number 3 will then be to add a section to your survey called a 5-second test. And you add the new section and you're looking for the one titled 5-second test. In the 5-second test, participants are shown the design for a short time before answering questions on what they've just seen. So first you're going to need to upload the design that you wish to test, and then you're going to need to select the number of seconds that you want to show the design for. I recommend somewhere between 5 and 8 seconds, as that's all users are likely to spend evaluating your site before deciding whether to stay or not. Step number 4 is therefore to add questions to your 5-second test. So you want to create a long text question, and the question needs to read, in your own words, explain what the page you have just viewed was about. Now, answers to this question will help you understand if the page communicates the purpose of your site and also explains what the organization behind it actually does. Then you want to create another long text question, and this one's going to read, list all of the page elements that you remember from the page. And this question is going to help you identify whether users were able to spot your critical calls to action and messaging. Your 5th step is to add a first click test section to your survey. And you do that by selecting the first click option. Now you upload your design again, ready to be tested with users once again. This test will show the participants the design again and ask them to click on the appropriate element in the image that answers the following question. What would you click on to? And then you insert your call to action. So for example, if you're trying to encourage more people to sign up to your newsletter, you would ask, what would you click on to receive emails from us? Now, be careful not to use a word that is actually found in the interface, such as the word newsletter, as that's going to help users too much to complete the task and going to bias your results. Now, what this test will do is tell you whether your critical calls to action clearly explain to users what they should do. Your 6th step is to add a design questions section to your survey. And this final test is about assessing whether the design elicits the right feeling from users. So for example, you may want the design to feel trustworthy or fun. And to test this, you need to add a design question section to your survey. Once again, you're going to upload your design, and this time you're going to add a series of linear scale questions for each of the words that you want to elicit. So if you wanted, for example, for your design to appear trustworthy, you would create a question that reads, on a scale of 1 to 5, how strongly do you agree with the statement, this website is trustworthy? And then you're going to mark your linear scale as 1 equals strongly disagree and 5 equals strongly agree. Your 7th step is now to share the test that you've created with your potential audience. So once you've added all of your questions, you can click on the Save and Continue option, and Usability Hub is then going to offer the option to recruit participants for you for as little as $1 per user. Now, if you choose to go with Usability Hub, They will handle all the recruitment for you, and they even provide you with the option to specify the kind of demographic of people that you want, including things like gender, age, income, and loads more options. Alternatively, Usability Hub will provide you with a link that you can share with whomever you like, from emailing it to people on your mailing list to posting it to social media. Your final step, step 8, is to review the results and adjust as required. You'll want to wait until you've had at least 20 participants take part in the survey before you analyse the results, in order to avoid the results being skewed by any individual outlier. However, the more results you get, the better. Ideally, you want to see over 100 people respond. To speed up your process of analysing the results and identifying trends in people's answers, especially to the open-ended questions like explain what the page you viewed was about, make use of Usability Hub's word cloud feature. This word cloud aggregates mentions of specific words, allowing you to easily see reoccurring themes. If the design fails to perform well, or even on all or some of the questions, then you're going to need to make further revisions before testing again. Otherwise, you can be confident that your design is working and that you've got the evidence that you need to present to stakeholders.